Okay, welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. So, I have a message. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. After letting you know, if you want to book your own personal private session with me, you can go to my website and it's listed in the description box below this video. Otherwise, you can just leave a comment below this video and I will get back to you in regards to your inquiry for getting a reading done. So, with that being said, I have the energies of Virgo and Taurus here very strongly. So, what I'm picking up is I'm getting like several different like situations, scenarios, and stories. So, just bear with me. Um, so the first things I was picking up was that this could be a situation where there's something I'm picking up inappropriate about a relationship between two individuals. Now, these two individuals could be a Virgo and a Taurus. But what I'm picking up in one instance, it could be two people who are related. So this could be like someone who is in a relationship with their father or someone who is in a relationship with their grandfather. This could be a situation where it could be like a work relationship, but these people, it could be a situation where it's like a manager is dating like an employee type of thing. So that would be inappropriate in that type of situation. It could be a situation as well too that I'm picking up where someone is saying that they are pregnant and that someone is the father, but whoever they're claiming is the father is not the father. So that's another scenario. It could be a situation as well too where it could be a situation where there's two fathers and someone is not quite sure who the father is, because this could be someone who like, they drink, they do drugs, they could be under the influence. So it's like in that particular situation where it's a toss up between two fathers and the person may really not know, because this could be someone who is like an alcoholic, or they're just like constantly under some type of influence, so they really genuinely don't know who it is. But there's another instance, like I just previously said, someone is saying that a person is a father, but that's not the father. That individual is not the father. Like, this is not their child. I'm getting a situation more so between these two energies that either someone is saying a Virgo is the father, or it's a Taurus that is saying a Virgo is the father, but that's not the case. And this Virgo is going to be very heartbroken and sad when they find out that they're not the father. It could even be a situation where somebody was saying this and probably like extorting money out of this Virgo for like years. And it feels like a Virgo needs to get a paternity test, because it just feels like a Virgo is going to come to the realization that a child is not theirs, okay? And that they need to look further into a situation, because it feels like someone has been like lying to them. Now, it even feels as well too in certain instances this could be like a whole like family that has been lying to this Virgo. Um, but yeah, it feels like a Virgo needs to do more research and, like I said, get a paternity test, because I feel like in certain instances a Virgo is going to find out that a child is not theirs. Um, what else? I was picking up a situation as well too where I was getting like heavy investigation energy. So this could be a Virgo investigating a Taurus investigating a Virgo. It could be these two individuals working together, a Virgo and a Taurus working together to like investigate into a situation or into somebody else's life. Um, I'm getting a situation as well too. This could be a situation where it could be an ex and someone's father or someone's grandfather is like kicking it, and they're stalking the individual who they're no longer in a relationship with. So someone's father or grandfather could still be talking to an ex, and they could be like embracing them like they're a son or something like that. Or they still see this person as a son and they're talking to someone ex behind their back. So it's almost like a family member is betraying their own blood to kick it with the ex who is no longer with that individual. Um, it, I'm just getting a situation as well too where it feels like there's a lot of watching going on to a particular individual where it's like someone keeps trying to look into who someone is sleeping with. I'm getting very strongly there's a Taurus energy stalking and watching someone else and trying to figure out who someone is sleeping with. And it feels like for several different reasons. It could be a situation where there's some individuals who are concerned about their husband or like a friend trying to help another friend because they feel like a husband is about to leave or something like that because he's got wise to like who they really are. So it could be a situation where somebody's like heavily stalking the husband, heavily trying to see who the husband's sleeping with, heavily trying to look into who this person who they think the husband is going to or have interest in, or the people who they think the husband has interest in, or something of that nature. But I'm getting as well too. There's a strong energy around this Taurus, and I'm getting like hater energy. So there's a Leo energy that is popping up. So it could be a Taurus has some type of issue with letting go of a Leo. Um, so it could be a Virgo and a Taurus is like stalking a Leo. Now, in one instance, it does feel like this could be a family member who no longer wants to be involved in some way with either one of these individuals. Because it's like this family member could have been a part of some type of like shenanigans, and then they decided that they didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Another situation is I'm picking up is that this Leo, this Taurus could have been trying to coerce this Leo to like do some do something to plot against somebody else, and this Leo could have saw through this Taurus and then decided that they didn't want to do that, and they decided to like just pull away from this Taurus. They just either they decided to just be like brave to do the right thing, or just to like not mess with this Taurus anymore, and for whatever reason that infuriated the Taurus and made them mad. So it feels like this the Leo like pulled their energy back because they didn't want to deal with them. So in some instances, it could have been a situation where somebody was like involved, but then they decided that they didn't want to be a part of the reindeer games anymore, so they pulled back. And then in another instance, it feels like somebody who this Taurus tried to coerce to do something against another individual, and then this Leo was like, it feels like the Leo didn't just trust the Taurus energy, and they decided like no, because they saw that Taurus was being a hater. So they're like, no, I don't want to participate in whatever you're trying to do because you're being a hater. And the energy I was picking up was it could be a situation where this could be a Leo who is the ex of a Taurus, and this Taurus was trying to get this Leo to do something against like their own family member, and this Leo saw that this Taurus was a hater and called this Taurus out on it. I'm like, even getting a situation where either this Leo could have been an ex of the Taurus, but this Leo could have told this Taurus that either somebody else looked better than them or something like that, and then this made this Taurus upset. Okay, so it could also be a situation where the Leo could have been interested in someone else, or this could even just be a family member. But I just kind of get, like I said, I'm getting a hater energy around this Taurus. It feels like either this Taurus was trying to say, like, if there was a video or like a video or um, like video footage or a photo of someone doing something. I don't know, like it could have been someone doing something, right? And then this Taurus could have tried to pin it on another individual. This could be a family member or just someone else who this Taurus is jealous of. It could be someone who might resemble this Taurus, but Taurus could have been trying to say, "Oh, that's that person who did it." And I feel like Leo was like, "No, that's not that person. That's you." And that could have made Taurus upset because Taurus was trying to like I guess ruin the reputation of somebody else. Um, it feels like a situation where even it was like, or if it wasn't that, then it could have been a situation where um, it somehow the discussion came down to who looks better, and then Leo could have been like, oh, that person looked better than you. So if this was like a relative of Taurus, like a sibling, like a brother or sister, or another relative or something, Taurus and this Leo could have been having some type of conversation, and then this Leo could have made this Taurus feel salty because they were like, well, your sibling look better than you, or your relative look better than you, or something like that. Or no, That's not your sibling or your relative in that video. That's you in that video doing that. So I feel like someone bust them out. And it even could have been a situation where even whoever this Taurus's child is could have did the same thing. Like, I don't know if they were trying to say, like, who do you think looks better, or who is that in that video? And it feels like the child, like, agreed and was like, no, that's you, Taurus, in that video, or that's or yeah, that other person looks better than you. And I kind of feel like this made Taurus feel salty. um but this also could be a situation where the Leo was like either an ex of somebody else's, and Taurus could have been mad because Taurus could have been trying to pull like a relative's like ex, or just, I don't know, maybe somebody who they knew that this Leo was interested in, and Taurus was could have been trying to push up on this Leo, and then Taurus could have got, felt salty because the Leo was like, nah, I'm like, actually that other person looked better than you, or something like that. So I feel that as well too. It just could be like somebody's ego got hurt because they either were trying to lie and say that, it feels like some Taurus was trying to say that somebody is like either like a prostitute, or that this person like does porn or something like that. And in most cases, that's not the situation. It feels like whoever this person is, like, it feels like this person is just like somebody who is like pretty. So it's kind of giving me like the vibes like it's like a female Taurus, but it could be men um, jealous of another man who is pretty. Whatever it is, I'm getting like the dude, like the person is pretty. I'm getting the signs. It could be a Virgo, it could be a Leo energy, or it could be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be one particular person, or this could be like several different individuals. But I'm also getting the energy around like someone having some type of social media presence. Okay, so this could be like an influencer, or someone who has just some type of significant presence where they're known, okay? Or they just get a lot of attention, you know what I mean? But I don't feel strongly like this person is a prostitute or this person is a porn star. However, if that does happen to be the case, it feels like this person still has a good nature, a good heart. They're still sweet. There's still some type of innocence and goodness to this individual. So it's like even if that is the case, which I highly feel like it's not, I just feel like Taurus has just been trying to tarnish somebody else's reputation. Because it just feels like Taurus is a hater or just being jealous of whoever this person is or whoever these people are. Because it could be someone who's jealous of just like celebrities or other people who are famous or people who just get attention, or it could just be one particular person. But it just feels like, yeah, Taurus was trying to ruin the reputation of whoever this is. I also was just getting the energy that I'm like, what does this Taurus do like for a living? Like that they have all this time to just be invested, like stalking and spying and investigating in somebody else. And it said that this person smokes weed, they drink, they could do like crack or something like that, and they pop pills or something like that. But then it said that they suck DICK. So it's just like this person has a lot going on, but they're trying to talk about someone else who may or may not be a prostitute or may or may not be a porn star. But like I said, even if this person is, which I don't really get that around this person's energy, it just feels like this person is very talented or creative and they're good at what they do. So even if this person was one of those things, they still are gifted at the end of the day. It's like you can't take away the fact that this person is a true artist, that this person is truly like gifted. Like if this person is a painter, or whatever, it's like this person is really good. Like you can't take that away from them. Like they still have a gift, you know what I'm saying? And they actually either are getting paid for it or they can get paid really well for it, versus, them just wasting their life away stalking, spying, and investigating into other people, like this Taurus energy. So, I mean, that's what I'm picking up. Trying to see what else. Yeah, I just kind of get that energy. I just kind of get the energy of it just feels like someone is trying to ruin someone else's image or reputation. They could be trying to get other people to join into the reindeer games. It just feels like someone is jealous of someone else's success. What else? Jealous of what someone else is like naturally gifted with the ability to be able to do. It just feels like someone is just very interested in someone else's sexual life, you know? I don't know what that's about. But yeah, they're very interested in that. And what else? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, there was a few more messages. There's also a situation as well too where someone could be lying, saying that it's like it's like a situation where someone like could reach out to someone and be like, "Oh, I'm your lost long son, or I'm your lost long father, or your lost long grandfather, or something like that." So it could be a situation where someone is pretending to be someone's family member, or someone's going to try to pretend and reach out to be and say that they're somebody's family member when they're really not. And then I was also just getting the weird energy as well too, that it was like a duo working together saying that they were like related, but they're not. They're not actually related. Yeah. But it just could feel like it just felt like it could be a situation where someone's trying to attach and have a relationship to someone that they don't. But I also was getting one more thing. Just going back to that energy that I'm picking up for Taurus being a hater, it feels like the reason why Taurus keeps trying to ruin somebody else's reputation, especially when it comes to them trying to like say that somebody's doing something like I don't know, like I guess that they're a porn star or something, or that they are having sex or whatever like that. Because I feel like, well, first of all, they're trying to deflect. Whoever this Taurus is, they're trying to deflect because they're the one over there smoking crack, popping pills, sucking DICK, and they're trying to deflect from that. But the other thing is because it feels like Taurus has been eaten off of somebody else for a very long time. It feels like I said, like whoever this Leo is in the situation, they know this about this Taurus, and that's either why they don't that's why they don't fuck with this Taurus, or this is why they stopped messing with this Taurus because they knew that how this Taurus was like shady like that. But I feel like as well too, this Taurus has been like eating off of somebody else, and it's like by them trying to ruin somebody else's reputation, they're not going to be able to essentially be successful moving forward. Because it's I don't know, it's like this Taurus wants to stay like attached to somebody else. Because I just kind of feel like that's why they, I don't know, it's like, it's something about them stalking this other person. This is how they're like able to be relevant, okay? Or like make money or something like that. And it could be as well too, because I kept picking up an energy as well too. It's like somebody is like watching who somebody else is sleeping with because they keep trying to reach out to this person's like partners or lovers or husbands or significant others or something like that. So it's like someone could be like scheming or scamming or something like that, and they do this. So I guess like if this is someone reaching out saying that there's someone's relative or something like that, even if this is someone's relative, it could be someone who someone doesn't even talk to, you know what I mean? And they could be reaching out either saying that they're this person or whatnot, like I said, because there is some type of situation where someone is trying to say that it's another person in a video or a photo or something like that, but it's actually whoever this Taurus is. Because it could be someone who this Taurus resembles. Like I said, this Taurus could be trying to like blackmail other individuals or just blackmail whoever this family member is or something like that. I don't know. It's like they're scheming some type of way, making money off of somebody else, and they could be working with other individuals who agree to work with them. But like I said, I feel like it's a Leo that's just like no, that's not interested in working with this Taurus energy because they feel like this Taurus was lying, or that they knew this Taurus was on some BS or something like that, or they just knew that that it just wasn't a good idea or whatever to work with this Taurus because there was more to the story or something like that. I feel like whoever this is, especially if it was one person who this Taurus has been trying to single out and trying to make look bad, whoever this Leo was is just like they just knew, like like that's not this person's true nature, or they came to know that that's not this person's true nature, or that this person is who they say they are, or that Taurus is just lying, or is just a hater, or is just jealous of this individual. Um, so yeah, I just kind of feel like that's how this energy that I'm picking up for Taurus, like they've been able to like eat off of somebody else by trying to make somebody else look bad or something like that, or lying on somebody else, or like scamming, or whatever they've been doing. But yeah, So those are all the messages I have for you. Be blessed.